And hello again. So now we do the markups for gold. So now it's Friday, it was NFP day today, and it's so great that this is our analysis post NFP because we might have a new direction. And I don't really, I've seen something on social media about how gold went today, but I'm looking now for the first time, really. I made a point in my trading plan not to trade during NFP, and actually even the Thursday, so yesterday, I didn't trade. The day before NFP, and I just take it off. I'm trying to hide, well, it's okay. Right, so as usual, the weekly. So weekly. I'm going to, so I use trend lines, Fibonacci, and zones to mark up my charts and to take my trades. I trade market structure, and I base my entries on that. And that's pretty much it. It took me a year and a half to master this, and now I'm just flying on the charts. I can see structure. Sometimes is difficult. It's tricky because it's just like some highs and lows are coincident between time frames, and that causes a bit of confusion or like not knowing. But I've learned just to mark everything I see and just take it from there. So this is the weekly. So right. What do I see on the weekly? Because really it's what we see. I see a level here. And that's pretty much it. Well, I see also this one. Right. Now we drop down a level. I don't see anything else right now. This one already played out, this level. So yeah, daily. On daily, we get closer to price, and I want to see where we are in the impulsive moves and etc. So I'm going to mark up this part, and I do it in green. I color code all of my levels, and it's just so much easier to recognize them when I'm trading. Then also, talking about trading is so funny because like trading, it used to be something like, trading, it's 30 seconds. It's only inputting an order. And then the best thing is to leave it and not watching it. I've recently accomplished that I wouldn't look at the P&L. So I placed the trade on GU that I showed you in the video, and it was 100 pips, and I never watched the P&L until the next day when I saw it went to the highs and it was ready to be picked. So let me just close the door because there's someone making noise. Here we are. So here, so my view on whatever was happening with gold. So we are still on top of this trend line. Yes, it's like a yearly trend line because it starts in 2018. We had a reaction here, and all of this was a huge consolidation. It didn't really create higher highs or higher lows, besides being like these ones. But these ones were part, for example, like this is a huge impulsive move, and this was just the pullback. And saying here it was wicked, then it went up, but it was still between this range. And this is something that goes on and on and on in every time frame. So this was the range, right? And we are still in the range. Besides breaking below, we're still in the range. So we have to trade it as such. Still is a huge range, and we can still trade the trend in here. So right now, this is my Fibonacci. It didn't retrace to 38, and the Fibonacci ended up here, this one. I'm going to do it color-coded as well in green. Then we're on daily, we had 2 break of structures and a pullback. So now we want to see if that trades back to 23. It does. And I love Fibonacci's because they're so exact. Look, negative 61.8 reversal level. It just reversed. Here we have a new break of structure. So we've got a new Fibonacci. So initially it went like this, retraced to probably 88%. And then it's not that we don't trade all of this, we find the way to trade it. So my way to trade it is this. I look for new break of structures. So this trend line, yeah, was already there. Well, then we were going up. We broke this structure. So now I can place a new fib. And this is, let me see the weekly again. This is important, looking at the weekly highs and lows is very important because it dictates if we're still bullish or not. And so I would say that I have this break of structure, I can extend this fib or just place another on top because we had that break of structure. So my internet is a bit slow here in Africa. I'm in West Africa right now. I live part-time London, part-time here. And so I am going to do this. So this is the impulsive move that broke this structure. And it retraced to 23. So now I will be waiting for it to move, to go up until negative 27. Up until here. The highs and lows, this is the new low. Actually is, to me, the lowest point is this one. And this is the new high, and we have a break of structure here. Now, what happened today? So we had, we had a break of structure here. Color-coded, this is my minor structure. And I now want to see where this action would end. So now it's retracing. I expect it to move lower and then to go higher and hit. We will see what happens. It could stay between these two high and lows, these two levels for a while. But now, this is it. And I want to see a pullback, a structured pullback, not just a candle, although we are on 4 hours. I want to see something like this. It goes up. It retraces to wherever it wants to retrace. 23 is already good for me, but I want to see a structured pullback, and then I want to see it pushing down to this level, which coincides with all this area where the wicks are, where all the rejection have been. So this is, and I'm already planning for Monday. what can I do? So this is going to be my negative 27. Just gonna write a note like that. Negative 27 in the center and a nice alarm. Negative 27 hit. And also, so that is there. I know nothing exists yet, but I'm pretty sure this is going to go in a pullback. So I'm just placing an alarm. It's a placeholder, so I'll remember as soon as it touches, I'll come here and check the situation. And this is, no, this is a trend line, so I'll do trend line. Adjust. Trend line. All right, and this is done for Monday. So yeah, I want to see the pullback, and then I'll take it from there. It could come up to here and then drop. So my fib levels, I wouldn't say that it would go to 50% because 50% is the retracement level. I would rather say it goes to this level than coincidence. It's 50% retracement. So I'm going to say that this level is another alarm. So I don't have to watch it. The secret for patience and diligence and being diligent is placing alarms and forget about this. So this is level being retested. And that's it. Also, let's check if it's a key level. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, look. This was, we all know that support and resistance don't exist, meaning there's not a place called support and resistance. It's something the human invented, as well as the candles, to describe a situation, but really there are no prices of support or prices of resistance, but it's what we see and we call it accordingly. Yeah, so this was a level. Look how this is so small. You see? Here and here. So I would probably, this thing will go up here to retest, but let's see it in the future. And yeah, I'll just show you how I do. So this is for the YouTube, but this is my watch list. So I created these labels. So